you know,
Well,
the
you've given
gowns.
us the ideas for colors. Is there anything that, how, since you're in the know, dress length, shoe height, are sandals going to be in? Kind
Sandals
of tell
are-
us what you see on the horizon for Derby.
Okay, sandals are always going to be in.
Okay.
But always, I would always tell everybody, dress for comfort. Dress for comfort. Because that's probably the most important part of your
Yes.
feet. And that is a long day because, sometimes you go from party to party,
That's
the
true.
races and all of that. So you dress from comfort, but that is the time with really price is not object. People, when they see what they like, it's just like the only time in the year where you could say, this is the only hat and this is what it is, and they will get it if it matches their outfit.
Right.
So it's just it's like a fever that happens around Derby, especially the 2 weeks before the event. It's when people start getting a little nervous and then they want to have their outfit and all that. So
Exactly.
all the way to the day before, people are still shopping, because when I have my store, believe it or not, some of my huge days were like
Right
the week
there?
of, right there, like the week of Derby, because people are concerned about the weather, so they say, I'm not going to buy my outfit too
Right.
early and all of that, so they wait just like the last week, they crunch it up right there, and then they're just going crazy.
Then they go nuts. And
Then
people
they
have a
go
lot of
crazy.
out-of-towners come in.
Yes, we had a
who
lot of
may not have a hat. And
A lot
then-
of them.
And then maybe they decide they want to go to the Derby or want
Yes,
to go to the
yes.
races.
I had a lot of those back then in my times when I had the
Yeah.
store, yeah.
Well, we'll make sure that you have Gloriella's number in our paper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead and tell them now how to reach you,
Yeah.
and then we'll also post it in the paper, and then that way
Okay.
they'll have it both directions.
I am very easy to locate. Basically, it's just through my cell phone, so you can just call me. It's Gloriella, and then it's area code 502-510-6052. And I always answer my calls, or if I don't, I call you later, but
That's
you
right.
always hear from me. So
She
that
does
is
have
no
voicemail,
problem.
and she's good at returning
Yes,
calls.
yes, yes, because I know it's a good habit to have when you have a business.
true.
You want to make them happy.
And as far as dress length, does any length go this year?
Anymore, you know what it is yes, any length go, whatever looks good, because I don't think all of us women can say, okay, I'm going to wear a mini. I mean, age has an important factor anymore about how long or how short our skirt is. And as we're getting older, we need to be a little more conservative in that area.
Yes.
And all of that. But there is not a particular length, really. It's whatever looks good on you. So that's not, we don't have a norm on that,
Well, and I know pants leg length is about the same. Any
Yes.
length on that
Any
works
length,
anymore.
You know, your capris, your long pants, your, I don't know how you call them, Bermudas. You can wear those too. I mean, there's a combination, and some of those are dressy, casual, or formal. So they come in different textures and all that to make your pants a little more formal.
But if you're going to go with a little, I was going to say, if you go with a little bit shorter legged pant, you need some rocking shoes. You can't be wearing those old lady comforts. You've got to have
No, you need to go a
some
little
rocking
more.
shoes.
Yes, you really do need them.
Yeah.
And some of those are
some are that high.
I
I don't know how they do it.
I've been there. I wear
We've
those
been
where I
there.
have to hold on to my husband, and then because I'm afraid I'm gonna, But other than that,
Exactly.
all in the name of fashion.
That's right.
Yes.
Always take an extra pair of flip-flops that you can change into underneath the table. And then if you've got to walk to the ladies' room, you just slip on the good shoes and,
That's
and
right.
take those all the time.
That's right.
Well, I brought a hat that I bought last year, and I was so thrilled that I had found it. And I kind of just added the flower myself. The rest of it was there. But I added the hat last year. It was a brown outfit, and it just kind of went a bit like this on my head. And I think I did wear my hair down. But Gloriella was making a suggestion, because I'm going to have her
Okay.
rework it.
Yes.
Let me I'm going to pull my hair up this year.
And what I wanted to tell everybody, because it comes to a point that you ran out of closet space.
Yes.
So what I was trying to tell everybody, that is another option that you have when you have a hat designer. You can bring your hats that you wore before, and then I can transform them into something new, and you don't have to spend all this money again on another hat.
There you go.
So we can go ahead and help you that way also. Accordingly, if it's a black hat, a red, white, if it's those neutral colors that I can work with, depending on your outfit, we can recycle your hats and make them into something beautiful again. Like we're gonna do with Debbie
That's
this
right.
time.
She
And
said
what-
I needed to put my hair up this year.
Yeah, wear it up. And then what she was doing, this is the way she wore it last year.
Right.
Okay.
And I almost killed myself.
And it will kill her. So
Because I had
said,
to walk like this.
Yeah, so I tried to, and then she had to keep holding it. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do for her is telling her, let's change the style of the hat, and we're gonna go like this on the side,
See?
like this, just turn sideways,
love
and then
it.
I'm gonna make a floral something right here on the top.
Don't
and
you think that
feathers,
look great?
longer feathers. Yes, it looks great.
Won't that look great? And then I brought a sweater. Gloriella, I'll hold this
Mm-hmm.
you hand.
Yes.
I've bought this mint kind of color outfit
that's what she's
because
gonna wear.
so I'm going to wear some sort of combination of this.
Mm-hmm.
So just showing her the tone, she'll be able to.
To add up, to tie it in with what she got here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've told her I want it sensational. I want it huge. I want it big. I want it
Yes.
whatever, out there. So I'm looking
We got
forward
it.
to it.
We got it.
What we'll do, we'll let her work on it, and then we'll come back and we'll show
And
it
show her the finished
at
product.
another right before Derby. Maybe I'll get all dressed up
That's
and we'll
right.
do something for it, and I'll show you how it turned out.
Yes.
But once again, they need to get in touch with you
Yes.
at 502
510-6052.
510-6052. And it's Gloriella Forsey, and we love, you need to put it on. Too.
It's gonna go.
Oh, it's great on you too. Look into the camera. Oh, I love it. See, now that's almost
I love
bigger
hats.
than my rear. Almost. It's way bigger than yours.
I love big hats.
I do
They are
too.
wonderful.
That's
wonderful.
Great. Thank you
Yes.
so much for being
Oh,
our
you're
guest.
welcome. It was a pleasure.
We
It was
love
a
us.
pleasure.
It's delightful.
Pleasure.
And we will also post the information in the paper with her number that in case she does have a cancellation, y'all need to come.
That's right.
And then next year, if nothing else, just put a note in to her that you'd like
Yes.
to be on her mailing list.
Yes.
And then any of the other events or anything else that you come
That's
up
right.
with, we'll all
That's
have
right.
a chance to get there before it's sold out.
Because we're thinking on our own interest and all that. We
Right.
also would like to utilize the house to do something for little girls, like a Princess Day.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And they will all be wearing their tiaras, and then it's all dedicated to little girls. So that is also coming in soon. It's coming soon.
Well, and speaking of that, if someone had a building or had something within the Central Kentucky area that they were maybe wanting to do something that was a fundraiser, you certainly could get paid
Yes.
as a consultant to tell
Oh,
them
yeah.
what to do and maybe
Absolutely.
give them some ideas.
Absolutely. I can come in to help them. As a matter of fact, I have to have a meeting. I can say who's yet or anything like that, and that's exactly what I'm doing, is just giving them all the input of what they need to do to create a fundraiser event for their cause. So very
Well,
easily, yeah.
And Gloriella will not brag on herself, but she has been responsible for cigars and all that jazz since it started at the Bourbon Festival. She's the one that does all the decor, and I will tell you that's the first event that sells out every freaking year. I try my
it's a
best to get a
good
ticket,
one.
and if you don't
Yes.
buy it the night of the event last year, you're not probably going to get in.
Yeah,
but she does all
that's
the decor
another
for
one.
that every year and has
Yeah.
volunteered
Yes.
forever.
I'm getting ready to retire though, so if anybody's gonna go, this is my last year, because I'm
Good.
taking this venture
Good.
of doing other events and do it in more, often,
Right.
and all of that. So this is gonna be my last year with Cigar and Jazz.
Yep.
So
Get your
I will
ticket.
go. I will go with. I'll be a guest next time.
There you go. And we'll actually see her
It's
at the
been
event.
14 years, so I think it's time to retire.
14
okay?
years.
Yes, 14 years doing that
Great.
event.
Well,
And
we-
it started with 38 people, and now it's 600 and up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Isn't
It is unbelievable how it
It's-
started.
It's really, I think, the event that all the locals go to.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's really true.
Because that way you really do get to see your
You
buddies
get
and
to
have
see
fun,
everybody
and
that you
it's a
haven't
great
seen in a
party.
while, because we're all so busy and all of that. But that's the event that the locals really like to come.
Yeah.
And I love to see them. So it's
Very
great.
much.
Great.
Well, thank you for having us,
Oh,
and we
you're
appreciate
welcome.
you watching.
You're welcome.
And tune in, and by all means, pick up the Simply Put newspaper this Friday, and we'll be sure that Gloriella's number's in there, and you can get in touch with her and be lucky to have her redo you just like she's going to redo me.
Yeah.